Happy New Year's, everyone. Welcome to Andrew's Life. I hope everyone is having a wonderful New Year's Day today. And before I start the video, I want to give my condolences to all the families of New Orleans who were impacted by the driver that chose to ram their car into a group of people in downtown New Orleans. I guess it happened yesterday. 10 people were deleted, and there were a bunch of other people that were injured. So for everyone for all the families of all the people that have passed away as a result of that action, my heart goes out to y'all. My condolences goes out to y'all. And for those who are injured and maybe you're in the hospital, you're recovering, or whatever the case might be, I wish for a speedy recovery for every last one of you, for those of you that might be watching this video today. Now, due to all the craziness that has been going on in 2024, inflation, people losing their jobs, people not being able to afford anything, and due to the craziness that's going on today in New Orleans, well, it went on really last night, I think the philosophy that we all should adopt for 2025 is having a mindset of nothingness. Now, there's some people out here that already have that mindset. They've been adopted that mindset. But for those of you that have not yet adopted that mindset, you need to adopt it. Now, as far as it goes for myself, I kind of adopted that mindset, but I need to elevate that mindset to the next level. Like when it came to me trying to pursue happiness, I've adopted a mindset of nothingness. Now, what do I mean by the mindset of nothingness? No, I am not talking about being a minimalist or practicing minimalism. I mean, God knows I am not a minimalist by any means of the imagination. No, I'm not talking about reducing your life to where you own nothing and you're going to be happy. I'm not talking about that. I'm not even talking about humbling yourself. Although it is good for all of us to humble ourselves, I'm not even talking about that on this particular video. I'm talking about whatever type of life that you desire to live. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you want to quit working your 9 to 5 and you want to start your own business. Or let's say you want to change your lifestyle. Like right now, maybe you're working your regular 9 to 5, or you're running a business. You're living a quote-unquote regular life. Maybe you want to quit living like that, and you might want to go out and purchase an RV or build out a van and travel the country. Some of you that got that paper, you might want to travel the globe. You don't want to stay in one place anymore. You no longer want to be stationary. You want to travel like crazy, because there's a lot out here to see, and you want to see some of that in 2025. So if that's your goal, and again, I'm just using this as an example, if that's your goal, then obviously there's certain type of sacrifices you're going to have to take. Like, there's a good chance that you're going to probably have to accept a substantial pay cut from what you're currently making on your regular job, because you'll go from working a regular job to maybe working little odd jobs on the road, so you can at least make some money on the road to at least pay some basic bills. If you're running a business that requires you to be stationary, maybe you'll have to, most likely you'll have to run a different kind of business. And that kind of business that you'll have to run, at least in the beginning, you're going to most likely be making less money than you're currently making right now. Or maybe, you don't like where you live. and you want to relocate somewhere else. You want to move somewhere else. Maybe you're living in, let's say, Ohio, and you want to move to Arizona. Maybe you want to move to Arizona and live off grid because you've seen too many YouTubers in Arizona talking about how wonderful it is to be off grid. So you want to do it yourself. And again, if you choose to do it yourself, there's sacrifices you're going to have to take along the way in order to make that a possibility. Or maybe you're one of these people that, you kind of tapped out on life. You don't really give a fuck anymore. Maybe you are the kind of person that, you know what, I don't care about possessions. I don't care about stuff. I'm giving up everything and I'm going to live in my car. I'm going to live in my van. I'm going to live a super simple life. Maybe you might be the kind of person that one day I'm going to look up on YouTube and I might see you on Bob Wells. Bob Wells might be giving you an interview because you woke up one day, January 1st of 2025, and you say, you know what, you threw your hands up, man, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care. But whatever scenario that you choose, it's going to require you to have to take certain sacrifices. Now, what I mean by living a life of nothingness is this. Nothing in life is guaranteed. Your job's not guaranteed. Your life ain't even guaranteed if you want to keep it all the way real. We just all hope for the best from day to day, and some of us do our best to take care of ourselves. But at the end of the day, nothing is guaranteed, not your life, not your job. For those of you that are married, and not even your spouse. I mean, absolutely nothing in life is guaranteed. Now, let me think. I'm going to use myself as an example. I mean, forget that. Let's say you want to move somewhere. Like I said, let's say you want to leave Ohio and you want to move to Arizona. It is not a guarantee that you're going to go to Arizona and you're going to be happy. You might go to Arizona and be happy and love it. Again, you might go to Arizona and decide you can't stand Arizona. It's too hot, too much sun. Or for those of you that might go from, let's say, living a regular life to deciding to live off grid and to live more on the land. On the surface, that's what you think you want to do. But then you might decide, then when you start living off grid and you start having to live off the land, you might decide, this ain't for me. I don't like it. I want to go back to living the way I was living before. So it is not a guarantee that you're going to enjoy your new life. And even though you might do all the right, even though you might take what you think are all the proper steps to achieve whatever goals you have in life, regardless of how big or how small, there is still going to be that possibility that you might fail. You might completely fall on your face. So there is no guarantee that you're going to succeed, at least not the first time, of achieving whatever goals you might have. Rather it might be happiness, rather it might be financial success, relationship success, whatever the case might be. Like when I look at myself I'm going to use myself as an example. Now, for those of you that have been following me for the last few years, give or take, I done moved a shitload of times. I would say ever since 2021. I done moved from Indiana to Alabama. And when I got here to Alabama, The place I was living at in Alabama, I moved from that place to the place I was at before. And I done moved once again just a week or so ago. Just a week or so ago. So, I'd say all this just to. Now, I don't encourage you guys to move the way that I done moved, because for one, it's super expensive, and for two, it's tiresome. But I say what I say, and I use myself as an example just to bring home the point that nothing in your life is guaranteed. Happiness in your life, at least the first time around, is not guaranteed. I mean, nothing in your life is guaranteed. Nothing that, and I'm going to add this, a life that is worth you living. Goals that are worth achieving. None of that is going to come easy. None of that is going to come without taking some type of sacrifice. Nothing in life is going to be easy. Your job is not going to be easy. You want to start a business, you want to start your own business, that's not going to be easy. If you choose to quit working and be a bum, well, guess what? That's not going to be easy, because there's going to be a bunch of challenges that come with even being a bum. So my attitude is, if we all go into 2025 and we have a mindset of nothingness, the way that I explained on this video, I think all of us will have a much better 2025 than a 2024. Whatever we choose to do in life for ourselves, if we exercise the mindset of nothingness, the chances of us achieving the goals that we want to achieve are going to be better, because we're not going to be wasting as much time thinking of all the obstacles that are going to be in the way of us achieving our goals. If we go into whatever goals we have, if we go into achieving those goals with the mindset of nothingness, then we will do a lot better. I believe we will do a lot better. Now, is there a possibility that I could be wrong on everything that I'm saying on this video? Of course there is. I mean, of course, at some point, we're going to get breaks. There's going to be blessings, and that's exactly what that would be. But I would say, for the most part, no matter what we do in life, nothing that we do in life is going to be easy. Nothing in life is going to be a guarantee. So, that's all I gotta say on this one. I don't want to make this video too long. I can't think of anything else to say. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the New Year day. For those of you that are off for work, hopefully you're enjoying your day off of work. For those of you that are at work, well, enjoy your day the best you can. Enjoy your New Year's when you get off of work. Or if you're working second or third shift, enjoy your time off of work before you have to go into work. And one more thing I want to point out is, no matter what type of lifestyle that you choose to live, nothing is going to ever be perfect. And you will never be able to make everyone that is in your circle that you care about happy. Some people are going to doubt you. Some people are going to call you crazy, or they're going to think that you're crazy. You know what? Let them. It is what it is. So, for 2025, we all need to live our lives however we feel fit to live our lives. Whatever goals that we might have for ourselves, we need to go ahead and achieve them goals with having the mindset of nothingness. So hopefully this video makes sense to you guys. I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section. I will talk to you later. Stay blessed.